The Shek Report, with Dave Damashek reporting.
Damashek here. Week 6 is in the rearview mirror. Now it's my solemn responsibility to do my job. Just remember, players and coaches, don't get angry at me if I call your name. Ultimately, I didn't do this to you. You did this to you. Let it begin! At number 5, my team. They say the first step is admitting there's a problem. Well, there's a problem. If only there were a support group. Former Dynasty Team Fan Anonymous, FDTFA, that helps people like me. Yankees fans, Lakers fans, Flyers fans. I'd go and tell them about my team's problems. Hi, my name's Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I'm a Steeler fan. I tell them about losing in a playoff game in 2012 to a QB who didn't make a team in 2013. I talk about going 8-8 the last couple of years, and I talk about not getting beaten, but utterly humiliated in Cleveland by the Browns. The Browns! This is rock bottom! Sadly for me and other Steelers fans, no such support group exists. In fact, if I want to learn how to cope with this sort of loss, the only person who can really help me is a Browns fan. At number 4, Jay Cutler, who in the midst of an otherwise great game against the Falcons, decided to show the world his Clayton Kershaw impression.
We know Jay Cutler is not a left-handed guy.
Give him credit, this lefty was just as successful as Kershaw this October. At number 3, the Rams throwbacks on Monday night. Yeah, they're vastly superior to these, but how about the old blue and white, like the fearsome foursome war? Which, to be honest, I only bring up so I can invoke the name of the late, great Merlin Olsen, whose parents were such optimists, they named their infant son after a fictional medieval wizard. Now that's confidence. Now it's time for this week's Get Out of Shame free card, which goes to Cam Newton, who's got the Panthers back in first place, even though no one seems to want to give him credit for it. Why? Because he wore a towel on his head 2 years ago? Cam's out there with a crummy O-line, Jericho Cotchery as a starting receiver, and a running back named Fozzie. In Cincy this Sunday, Cam almost beat one of the best Ds in the league. Now, I know Tom Brady did beat that D a week ago, but Cam led his team in passing and rushing. Let's see you do that, Tom. Maybe no one else will, Cam, but I tip my hat/towel to you. At number 2, Pac-Man Jones, for not having his teammates back. Here's what he said after kicker Mike Nugent's miss in overtime on Sunday.
Everybody get paid to do a job. So perform and do your job. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? You're right, Pac-Man. Everyone should do his job. Like on this play, you or one of the other guys on the Bengals D should have tackled that guy carrying the ball. Oh yeah, on this play too. And here. And here. When you're right, Pac-Man. And that brings me to number 1 in this week's brown paper bag of shame, which goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember when they retired then offensive coordinator Bruce Arians back in early 2012? Good thing the fashion maven turned down the gold watch in favor of putting on a headset over his Kangol hat. Over the last 2.5 years, all he's done is help steer the Colts and their rookie QB to the playoffs.
He did an admirable job.
That nearly got the Cards to the postseason with double-digit wins in 2013.
I'm not real familiar with anything going on outside of Pittsburgh right now.
And now has Arizona looking down on the Hawks and Niners in the NFC West standings. Not bad for a retired coordinator, huh, Mike Tomlin?
No.
Well, good. At least we agree on that, Coach. Oh, by the way, your current offensive coordinator, Todd Haley, doesn't wear the Kangol hat, so maybe he can put this on. It's the brown paper bag of shame. Wear it well, Coach Haley. Till next time, try not to embarrass yourselves.
We're here for you, man. Be strong.
You guys are the best. Can I borrow somebody's terrible towel to cry into?
Shek.